Hi, esteemed fans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to this exciting moment and analytical, of course, moment here with Chigo Zendebo. Today will be a very, of course, memorable moment with you today. Just don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, let it go viral because we have an important, of course, information to disseminate to all us Sunday. Wherever you might be watching us from, please do us a favor sharing this video and of course, subscribing to this channel if you are visiting us for the first time or if you have not subscribed to this channel. Once again, I welcome you to this exciting moment. Professor Wole Soyinka has ended the battle about, of course, the BIAFRANS struggle and the engagement with the Nigerian states. He said, I paraphrase, that when a people are determined and willing to sacrifice all in defense of their identity, you cannot win them, you cannot destroy them by the instruments of militarization, instrument of the state, that it is impossible for any known government to destroy an ideology that is well sank within of an inherent within a people who have made up their mind and have resolved, of course, to defend their personality, their cultural heritage, and of course, affinity by the use of the barrels of gun. Well, Soyinka has come out very clear, and everyone can understand his final verdict over this matter. That when a people are determined and willing to sacrifice all, you cannot stop them. You cannot win them in defense of their own identity. This is Wole Soyinka speaking the final gospel to all as sundry, even challenging the position of Nigeria. Of course, that whatever they do, you might win, of course, militarily, temporarily, but you cannot defeat an ideology. This is the final bus stop and the warning, of course, to those who are concerned or who should know better that the Biafrans at this time are well determined and well, of course, positioned to fight for their destiny, to fight for their independence, to fight for their identity. This is a war of identity. The identity cannot be swallowed. The identity of Biafra, the Biafraness in them cannot be carved or swallowed, just as the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra has rightly maintained that among the four cardinal points, of course, of any Biafran or the IPOB is to be bold in the face of their enemy and to be daring, of course, in pursuit of peace, in pursuit of justice, in pursuit of their own happiness, as enshrined in international laws of fundamental human rights, of course, of persons or group of persons, and the inalienable right to self independence is their right, and no power on earth, not even the Nigerian government, can stop them. This is well clear and well, of course, articulated by this noble Doc, who has made a very emphatic statement. According to his submission, he went further to say, I am even a I am even surprised that the resurrection of the Biafran nation have taken so long. But for me, I know it is a done deal. It is something that is inevitable. It cannot be conquered by any known force on the surface of the earth or beyond. That when a people are well determined and resolved, willing to sacrifice all, just as the Biafran case is, they have sacrificed all, losing over 3 million children, of course, in between 1967 and 1970, and yet are not giving up. Of course, nothing can deter them, losing virtually all their properties, losing their lives and that of their loved ones from 1937, 1945 1953 and 1966 before it culminated to the worst and bloody genocidal war, if I may say, according to what happened, where over 3 million children were starved to death. Just this can just only be compared with the Nazi Germany of what happened, the Hitler and his Nazi group, where children and mothers were massacred and raped. And today, the injustice, the impunity, the war crimes have not been addressed. And of course, is begging for answer and justice. Why should the people who only decided to protect, of course, their identity be killed and massacred in such a gruesome manner? Their mothers and daughters being raped and killed. This is quite horrible and very disturbing that the issue of justice for these ones has not been contemplated, not even in the, of course, Nigerian National Assembly platform. But that notwithstanding, the people are saying we are well determined and willing to sacrifice everything, of course, within our reach. Even it means paying the ultimate price for our identity to be restored and, of course, recognized. And we can build a system for ourselves where we can identify, we can live out and express ourselves and fulfill our aspirations. This is coming from Wole the Nobel laureate. He is no longer, of course, in between the fence over the matters of Biafra. Biafra are nothing else. He is even saying that I am even surprised that Biafra has not come up to now, because certainly it will. Because the energy, the ideology, the spirit of Biafra has been sustained, according to him, that this is the best decision that have been taken by the Biafrans, and no power on earth can stop them. It is impossible to stop a people who are determined and willing. Oh, congratulations, of course, to all Biafrans all over the world. This is coming, of course, as an attestation, as a confirmation, as a testimony in written in good faith or spoken in good faith by a man who should be one of the elder statesmen who also stood on behalf of the Biafrans during the war, because he believed in consciousness, in human consciousness and the humanity, of course, to be preserved and protected. Let me know what is your take regarding this. The battle has been won once and for all. That a people who are determined to preserve their identity cannot be cowed, cannot be stopped, not even with instrumentality of the state or militarization. In order to oppress and suppress that ideology in them, it is in the blood. You cannot stop the Biafranness in the Biafrans. The better you understand this, the better you accept this, the good for everyone. But whatever be the case, whatever happens, the reality remains, according to Wole Soyinka, that it is even too late. He has anticipated the restoration of Biafra before now. He doesn't know why it should take so much time before the restoration of Biafra, because he knew it's something that must definitely happen. It has become a necessary evil with the latest development here in Nigeria. It is very clear and very sound to all as Sunday that Biafrans have no other alternative but to remain resolved until the target is hit. And that target, of course, has been described by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra as the last miracle on the surface of the earth. And this miracle, of course, is very imminent, according to the submissions of Wole Soyinka, that people misunderstood him when he said that you cannot defeat the Biafra. Nothing can stop the Biafra. Nothing can stop or distort the move of Biafra. Of course, the rendition of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra was intended to silence, of course, the spirit of Biafra. But that, to the contrary, today, of course, has proven that not even the gods, not even the entire universe, forces of the universe, can stop a people who are determined and willing to sacrifice everything, of course, in defense of their freedom, in defense of their inalienable rights, enshrined, of course, or given by God, the creator of the nature himself. This is coming, of course, at the nick of time when, of course, things needed to be set, records needed to be set right. And Wole Soyinka has filled this gap to everyone who cares to know. That is the reality. That is the verdict. That is the position. And that is the seal that the Biafran nation is here with us. Thank you for watching. Kindly hit the subscription button, and of course, let us know what are your reactions regarding this monumental, of course, statement coming from one of the notable personalities in the world of literature. Thank you so much once again. Arimetigo Zendebo. Keep watching. Don't forget to share until we come your way in subsequent edition. Bye for now.